The Labour Party has charged attorneys for the ruling All Progressives Congress APC and its presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu of purposely contradicting themselves in the evidence and witness testimony presented in the ongoing Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal currently taking place in the Federal Capital Territory of the nation. According to reports by Arise News, Mr. Diron Onifade, the spokesman and head of the Ubidati Media Office, was accusing the APC legal team of playing mind games with their defense against the petition filed by opposition parties challenging Tinubu's eligibility to run in the election of February 25 during an interview with This Day on Saturday, August 5th. He claims that even though the attorneys claimed in the evidence that they presented that Tinubu forfeited $460,000 in a civil action, their star witness concurred that the funds were the proceeds of heroin trafficking. Even lay people like myself are aware that their lawyers are using deception because of the contradictory statements provided by their witnesses when put under oath. For instance, Senator Yemi Bamidele admitted under the oath that their man forfeited money and that the case involves during trafficking. Under oath, he acknowledged that the same forfeiture is being handled the same way while claiming that it is a civil case. According to the court document, they submitted the case involved the trafficking of illegal drugs. That is exactly what is written in the document. The issue of the certificate follows. The one issued INEC was not one that had been issued by the university. This is fake. Okay? Labour Party and Obi, why are you so confused? The frustration attached to losing an election, especially presidential election, will be here. Why putting elephant into a bag that won't even contain goods in the process of trying to puts more trouble with surface? My fellow Nigerians, popularizing fake news of Obi win on air won't help matters. Well, the desperation of the Labour Party is becoming legendary. You don't even understand what they talk. APC fight for Labour, never to involve in rerun. Are you aware? APC fight that Labour should not be part of the rerun, and you are here saying hanging on a case without trial 30 years ago in the US is serious. Too free. Let Labour prove it won the election and not play childish tricks. You can imagine. So all these allegations, they know it's true. All of them don't know say it's not true, but what they're saying is that it's been a long time. So why should you be talking about it? Well, leave these things for the judges to decide. Leave all these criminals. Even the EU, ECOWAS, and the British are toying with Africa. People who love to do them good, but to others can go to anywhere. The enemy of through Nigeria must be good. For those that have monitored the case in the court, this is a little late. Let the court decide. The parties have presented their cases and evidence. Bringing this up isn't good at all. Thanks for the information. Which day the swearing will take place? They have no evidence. Nothing like the truth will be lost gallantly. Well, hope your Bola Tinubu won gallantly will save you. You are more than unserious. Yeah, all this thing will not make sense. Village lawyer, you have passed judgment according to your low mentality. With submission again after the court is about to give judgment. Let the court decide that we are not deceived at all. Stop being naive. What is on ground is far beyond winning an election, but borders largely on fraud, falsification, and perjury, which they all agree to. Was it not some days ago that INEC chairman is saying that they should admit the petition or what have you? Well, you know you are lying to yourself. Tinubu came a distant third, but had long bought the corrupt institutions in Niger to rig him in at all costs. But surely the success of lies over the truth is temporal. Tinubu should go and rest. He has nothing to offer except confusion. This deliberate twisting of news on social media outlets like this is just meant to deceive the gullible, who we shout to high heaven. For those of us who have closely monitored the case by reading the actual petition, the actual responses, relevant actions of the Constitution, electoral law, precedent cases cited, final address and final submission of all practices or parties. You didn't read anything. If you can say what the writer wrote here and lies, didn't Tinubu forfeit money from the drug case? They say it's been like 30 years ago, so it does not matter. No shame.